Welcome back to Bert Builds. First off, you can open the hood just from the outside of the vehicle. Get at that angular pull on there. Yep. Big block with the Edelbrook carburetor on it. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. Very simple. You can tell, even back in the day, this was kind of a big engine. This is not a factory engine, of course, but not a ton of room in this engine bay compared to some other trucks of the era. Now, I do have to say, this truck is a pretty cool build. It was done in the 90s. Obviously, the bed is not original to this truck, but the cab is all original. It's a pretty cool vehicle. It doesn't drive all right, so I'm not going to take you guys for a ride currently, but it will be around on the channel here for a little bit. So if you guys like the old school vehicles, make sure you give a like, a thumbs up, and drop a subscribe down below. We're improving here every day at Bert Builds, so I like to think that it's worth your time to just help me out and click a few buttons. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, the interior is pretty nice for a 1966, I'm not gonna lie. You have a steering wheel, obviously. Your regular column shifter, which you guys can't see currently. But the accommodations of a regular base model package of maybe not more than 10 years ago are kind of here. I'm not gonna lie. We have a cigarette lighter. We have all the lights. We have a radio. No power windows or anything like that, obviously, but you can't complain. Sitting in the driver's seat. Levers, buttons, they're stock. Cigarette lighter. The key, the ignition, indicator. Your park is all the way to the left, and then it's kind of a clear line going across when you shift it. Your radio is pretty basic. Obviously an aftermarket Sony from the early 2000s. And then no power windows or anything, like I said. And that's all you get. The outside here, the body is in all right condition for its age. The aftermarket aluminum wheels with some Mickey Thompsons. 17.5-inch wide Mickeys in the back. Single-inch dual pipe exhaust, obviously with the yellow Monroe shocks. You got your custom badging, looks pretty dope. Mechanical door handles, like I said. Factory mirrors. Yep, projects take a lot of time, hard work, and dedication, so don't get impatient with me, boys. Trust me, I'm working on them. I'm keeping them coming. That's why we got this bad boy here. So if you get impatient with the vlogs and the projects, trust me, there is always more trucks coming. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do better to keep your time more entertained here, because we like to keep you happy. Smack it off in here.
Not gonna work.
Not gonna fit. Dude. Sounds like it's getting gas. That battery's dead too, I bet. Try and grab two of them. I wonder if these can do that. Oh yeah. Good idea.
These are better.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, that's what we got to reconnect. These two. Or a knife. He just busted his ass fucking working to pull off the mower deck like an animal. Huh? No, but still a mechanic. to start it up and see? It works.
66 four-wheel drive, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
It's got a bed on it from an OBS though from the 90s,
Oh, yeah.
but the cab's all original and the frame and stuff, the stuff that matters.
Now, do you want to order the battery now, starter now, or you want to wait until you test it, see if it works?
I'll order it now anyway. Well, boys, unfortunately, current diagnostic is the starter's dead right now. Check this out, boys. Check this out real quick. The old school switcheroo going on us here. See how they got red. That's actually the negative terminal, boys. See how it goes down to the exhaust manifold? Hold on. Let's see it. It's this cable right here. Goes nowhere. Red always means positive, but back in the day, you can literally open this truck hood up. You can open this whole hood right here up without being in the cab. You can just open it and steal whatever you want. So people didn't want you to take the whole truck, so you couldn't start it just from chilling here, even though you probably could. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try and crank it. Probably won't turn. I stand corrected. This is a nice surprise. So, it's got fresh gasoline in it. I know the carburetor's a little rough. Give her a little bit of the old go juice. So there's usually an air filter on top of here. We got that off right now. That's how I was spraying the starting fluid directly into the carburetor. It feels like it's either getting air or there's water in the gas. Something along those lines, because it sounds good and it feels good, but it's just choking itself out a little bit. It doesn't want to stay going. So on first guesstimate, I'm gonna say this fuel filter right here, this guy, is clogged up. Oh, see, it's leaking there a little bit now, but I fucking flicked it. We're not getting it up here, and I know there's pressure in there because it's pissing itself out. Let's not get it on any of the fucking alternator now, buddy. Moving up here in the world, boys. Got a little bottle of gasoline. A little bit better for the engine. The starter fluid is kind of aggressive to backfire or anything. And all this engine needs to run is air, gas, and spark. Air, gas, spark. Right now, we have air, we have spark, no gas. So I'm hoping it's not the fuel pump, but the carburetor's not getting full when you flip the key onto the auxiliary. So I'm gonna run a little bit of gas through it and see if it wakes up the old girl, but it's not looking good too far. Oh, fuck. Doesn't sound too bad actually, now that I listen to it. Custom fucking mint, boys. So we got the old girl up and running. Got the starter. New battery. Gonna do some work on the bed. and we gotta reattach some wires, get some fuses. Wait till you guys see the fuse box in this thing, it's fucking crazy. To painting that and touching that up. It's been used as a work truck apparently, so not cool. Digital. The digital everything. Coming along, coming along. We gotta put this air filter on real quick. We got a detail in here, vacuum under the seats, steam this, reconnect the radio, and she's almost there, boys. Got the air filter on there. Give the engine oil a quick check here. Snake it through all the wires. Gonna try and clean up this engine bay a little bit. Well, radio here, somebody had disconnected down here. So we're gonna rewire that, reconnect the speakers that somebody lazily just wired across the floor. Classic. This is basically a 24 valve, 12 valve. Good manifold. We'll pull that off there, flip it around, up. That way we can hood stack said truck and the turbo does not smash into our shock tower. Engine is gonna be sitting in here like this.